What's good, YouTube? It's Nick's Hope Savior, and you know, I was watching the NFL yesterday, and you know, I kind of feel sorry for the NFL a little bit. Um, for one, oh, don't if you know so much, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Um, but I just think that the NFL, you know, if you would say probably in the last 10 years. The NFL was going into the right direction, But now you've seen the NFL shift from pocket passing to mobile quarterbacks. If you look at everybody from the AFC to NFC, probably 70% of them are mobile. Now, is it a good thing? Yeah, because nobody likes a stationary quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Eli Manning, Peyton Manning, Ben, Drew, Rivers, they're all pocket passers. And pocket passers are typically, they play from the shotgun, they play under center, you know what I'm saying? But mobile quarterbacks, they can do it all, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be seeing a lot of RPOs, you're gonna be seeing a lot of read options, and that's how Daniel Jones got hurt. Carrying the Giants rushing yards, rushing wise, like Daniel Jones breaking all these stats, oh, he's the first Giant in history to, average, 12 rushing yards per game, whatever. Like, your quarterback should never lead your team in rushing. If he does, then that means that you have a running back problem. I mean, even when Saquon Barkley was hurt, was healthy week one, Daniel Jones wasn't really running the ball like that. And Daniel Jones is a quarterback that Daniel Jones is a quarterback that tend to make tend to make mistakes. Um, he's no Eli Manning, and he'll never be an Eli Manning. So a lot of people need to stop comparing him to Eli. You know, because at least Eli Manning had the it factor. And you can always tell when a quarterback has the it factor. Drew Brees had it. Big Ben had it. Peyton Manning had it during the playoffs. He was not good in the playoffs. You know, so I just think that the NFL is heading into a direction where you're gonna be seeing a lot of mobile quarterbacks. You know, and is it good for the league? I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, you see how long Big Ben has been playing. You see how long Drew Brees have been playing. Eli Manning had to retire because he didn't want to be no backup to no quarterback. You know, Peyton Manning had to retire because of obviously neck injury and all that stuff. Even though he came back from it and he did pretty good, but he just felt like he couldn't play no more. You know, like the NFL is shifting into a diet. The NFL is shifting into a state of mind where we're gonna be seeing a lot of these quarterbacks get hurt within the next 5 years. Especially Lamar Jackson, the way he plays. You know what I'm saying? He plays reckless. You know, Cam Newton, same thing. All it takes is just one hit. You know. I mean, I know they have shoulder pads and equipment underneath those jerseys, but you know, when skull meets cranium, that's something that no technology can cover. I don't care how much money you put into your equipment. You know, I mean, you have shoulder pads, you have chin straps, you have and then I mean, you just have so much to put on that it's still not enough. A lot of people actually died from heat stroke. You know what I'm saying? In the NFL. So, like I know a few players that got paralyzed the wrong way, from the spine down. So, I mean, all it takes is just one bad hit. You see RG3, how his career changed, you know? Like everybody thought he was going to be the savior of the, Redskins at the time. Come to find out, all it took was just one bad play in that playoffs in 2012, I believe. That's all it took was just one bad hit, and you saw his leg buckle. That shit was just nasty. But I mean, if the NFL is going in the direction, boy, you're gonna be seeing a lot of injured bodies, man. A lot, because everybody now the NFL is to a point where okay, we need a lot of fireworks. Okay, we need like nobody likes a stationary quarterback no more. The pocket. From time to time, they'll go from the shotgun. You know what I'm saying? They'll go under center from time to time, but 90% of the time, they're gonna be doing a lot of RPOs, a lot of read options. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Just like how the Wildcat was invented in NFL. Nobody nobody knew how to stop it until that died out. Chip Kelly's fast paced tempo. You know that lasted a couple of months and then it died out. So the NFL is all about adapting. And if you can't adapt, you're gonna die or you're not gonna make it. I'm not gonna say you're gonna die, but you're not gonna make it. So that's why they having that, and you look at all these quarterbacks in college, right? You look at the Ohio State quarterback. You look at the Alabama quarterback. You look at the Notre Dame quarterback. Like I think he has more potential than Patrick Mahomes. Not because not only he's fast, because I've seen him play. He's pretty good. He's short. It's kind of like Drew Brees' stature. He's short, but that dude can run. So it's gonna shift into that diagram. You're gonna be seeing a lot of teams with shifty running backs. I mean shifty quarterbacks. Like Michael Vick. Michael Vick didn't last too long in the NFL. I think he only played for 11 seasons. So, I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? If the NFL thinks that that's the only way that they can, boost up the ratings and get more, people involved to watch, then by all means, you know what I'm saying? But from a medical standpoint, you're going to be seeing a lot of players on the shelf. You're going to be seeing a lot of quarterbacks on the shelf, you know? Now, of course, they're not going to be. I mean, you're going to have different quarterbacks coming in the league. Some are going to be pocket passers. Some is going to be mobile quarterbacks. Not all of them are going to be mobile quarterbacks. But I'm just saying, like, the direction that the NFL is going to, that's what they want. You know? That's what they want. So, that's what they want. So, yeah. And it's no knock. It's no knock. It's just, it's just the way the NFL is, Or I mean, that's just how the NFL has become. Like, the NFL has become that, league where, okay, we're not trying to copy or we're not trying to stay in pace with the NBA. Because right now, the NBA is burning the NFL in jersey sales right now. Like, I just looked at that, you know? Like I just looked at that shit like, wow, the NBA is really burning the NFL and jersey sales. You know, like when you walk around in Florida, yeah, I mean, it depends on where you live. You know, like right now, like me, I live in Orlando, so I mean, I see a lot of Magic fans. I see a lot of Orlando Magic jerseys. I see a few Heat jerseys. I see a few Knicks jerseys. I see a few Bucks jerseys, Lakers jerseys. So, like it doesn't matter where you live, you're gonna have different jerseys everywhere you go. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't live that far from the Magic Stadium, Orlando Magic Stadium. You know, I only live like 2 hours away from it. So, like if I want to, like I could purchase a ticket and you know, I mean that's if the Knicks play Orlando. You know, I mean I don't know if they do. I have to go check, or if they face the Heat. You know what I'm saying? Like Miami, Florida, or Miami, Orlando is not really. It's like only like a 3 or 2.5 hour drive. So I'm pretty much set because I'm not going to New York, man. New York is a cesspool right now. You know, they have New York on lockdown or a curfew, whatever you want to call it. But anyways, yeah, man, that's all I wanted to say, man. If you think that the NFL is heading into the wrong direction with having a whole bunch of mobile quarterbacks, like is it gonna hurt the league? Is it gonna help the league? But all I know is it's gonna cause a lot of injuries. There's gonna be a lot of quarterbacks on the shelf. Because look how long Peyton Manning has played. He wasn't asked to do that much. You know, but he played for so long because longevity. You know what I'm saying? Like you think Deshaun Watson can play for the next 10 years? You think Patrick Mahomes, the way he runs, you think he's gonna be playing for the next 10 years, even though the Chiefs locked him up? I mean, like I said, man, all it takes is just one bad hit, and your career could possibly be over. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I just think that the NFL should probably go back to the pocket passing, because Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers, Big Ben, Philip Rivers, they don't have that much time left. Now I know everybody, want to copy the Tom Brady rule of like I didn't know Tom Brady had a rule, but like any quarterback they play up into the 40s, they acting like, oh, Tom Brady, oh, Drew Brees wanna play until he's 40. I know somebody that's 43 and that plays for the Buccaneers. Like I was watching, Tampa versus uh, uh, the Falcons yesterday, and there's some dude in the analyst in the booth said, "Oh, I know somebody who's 43 that plays for the Buccaneers." Like, dude, like Brett Favre played into his freaking 40s, you know. So it's not really a trend, People acting like, a lot of quarterbacks like to play when they're 40. Like me, if I was a quarterback, I'll play until I'm like 37. Get up out of there, live my life, because I know that football is not forever, and there's just so much to do, after football, you know what I'm saying? So, but, it is what it is. Like, comment, subscribe. Till next time, take care of yourself and each other.